My name is Lana McCara, and today we're going to be doing a meditation on releasing disappointment. Sometimes when we have expectations of certain things happening and they don't appear, we feel let down. Sometimes just a little let down. And sometimes we feel a deep sense of loss. Today we're going to relieve those feelings. We're going to give you some respite and some hope. Things are going to be all right. You're going to be all right. And so now, get comfortable. Sit down or lie down or get on the floor or the couch or the sofa, the bed. Or maybe you're in your car and just lean the seat back and close your eyes and relax. Do not listen to this audio while you are driving or doing something that requires focus. Give yourself this time, this few minutes of time, to soothe the pain and the disappointment. Give yourself this time to heal. And so leaning back, close your eyes. Take a nice, deep, deep breath. All the way in, breathing deeply, deeply, deeply in. Deeper than you normally would. Then hold it for just a moment. And then breathing out, out, out. Breathing out. Empty your lungs completely of air. And then continue breathing out just a little bit more. Just a little bit more, and hold it right there. Hold it for a moment. And then another deep breath. In. Breathing deeply, deeply in. More than you normally would. And then hold it just a moment longer. Just hold it, hold it. And now breathing out, out, out. All the way out, emptying your lungs of air. And continue breathing out more and more, more. And when you think there's no more to breathe out, breathe just a little bit more. Hold it. Hold it for a moment. And one more. Deep, deep breath. Slowly, slowly breathing in. Take your time. Breathing in, in. In. More, filling up your air with your lungs with air. Breathing in, in. Deeper than you would have ever done before. And then hold it. Hold it. Breathe in one little bit more. And now release. And just start to breathe normally, deeply but normally. And feel the tension draining out of your muscles, draining out of your mind. As you just breathe. Just breathe. This is your time. Let the worry and the hurry of the day just drop away. As you feel that sense of relief as the tension drains out. With every breath you take, you're feeling a little bit better. A little better and better. That's right. And now, let's focus on relaxing your body. Relaxing your body so we can then soothe your mind and your heart. But the body comes first. The body holds so much stress, so much pain. Let's relax the body. Give it some relief. And we're going to start by focusing on the eyes. Notice the tension in your eyes, the squinting. Notice it, how the contraction presses. And just focus on relaxing all those muscles around your eyes. The eyelids become soft, melting down, melting down. Inside by the corner of the nose, the eyes just relax. Relax and release. There's nothing to worry about here in this moment. This is your time to have a little rest for a few moments. The outside corners of the eyes relax. And feeling those crow wrinkles on your eyes relax if you have them. Eyebrows relax. Cheekbones relax. And already you're beginning to feel the relief in your face as the relaxation comes down the side of your nose. And you feel your cheeks relax. Jaw relaxes. As you're breathing deeply and softly, the jaw just relaxes and your mouth falls open just a little bit. Just a little. As you continue to relax, relax and release. In between your eyebrows, that place, that worry place, right above your nose, just relaxes. Relax and release. And any extraneous noises that might be around you, people walking by, people in the next room, car going down the street, all those little background noises, they just fade away. They just fade away. They fade away and nothing else matters. Any noise you might hear just serves to tell you you're disattached right now. You're in this space of calm and relaxation. Nothing else matters but this moment and the sound of my voice. That's right. And now the relaxation comes up over the forehead, and all the worry lines in the forehead release. And it continues going up. The relaxation goes up over the top of the head and all those little muscles in your scalp. They just relax and let go. Relax and let go. All the tension just relaxes and releases. And you feel it almost as though it's just melting down and evaporating. Just melting down and evaporating. And the relaxation just goes up over the top of your head and down the back of your head. And that large system of muscles from the back of your head, down the back of your neck, and to your shoulders, that whole system just releases and relaxes. Releases and relaxes. That's right. Such a major area of stress. Holding stress, let it go. Just let it go. Just imagine as if the stress is just dripping off and melting down. It's just becoming soft like melted butter. And then it just evaporates. It just evaporates and disappears. That's right. Down the back of the shoulders, shoulder blades, tops of the shoulders, the front of your shoulders, and the top of the arm, where the arm attaches. All of it just releases and relaxing as the tension just fades away, melting down, melting down. That's right. We're taking our time today because you need this relief. You need to let go and let your muscles and your body feel the relief that you're feeling right now. As it just continues to go down your body, all the relief and the stress just melting down, almost as though you're standing under a waterfall, a beautiful, warm flow of water just washing over your body, pulling the stress right down from the crown of your head all the way down to the bottom of your feet, and your feet begin to feel a little tingly with the relief. Down the torso and the back, all the way to the right on the back and all the way to the left on the back, releasing and relaxing. Lower back just lets go. Another place that tension wants to hide. Just let it go right now. Just let it go. And as the tension drains out of your torso, your internal organs relax. The stomach relaxes the stress tension. The liver relaxes the stress tension. The kidneys relax. And the adrenals, they dial back as much as you can. You're safe right here in this moment now. You're safe. Just let that knob dial back, almost like the knob on a stove. And right now it's set at 100, but you can dial it back. Dial it back to 95. And the adrenals relax. Dial it back to 90, and you feel the relief. The entire body relaxes as the adrenals dial back. And just take a little test and see if you can dial back to 85. Good. And see if you can take it back any more. Just test a little bit. If you can take it down just a little bit more, good. And now notice how good your body feels, how much more relaxed you are, all the way down to your fingers, relaxed, all the way down to your hips, relaxed. And the tension in your lungs relaxes and you breathe easier as all the channels in your lungs just open wider, wider, wider. That's right. Very good. And now your hips relax. All the little muscles, the tendons, ligaments release in your hips. Thigh muscles relax. The biggest muscles in your body, when they release, as they're releasing right now, the entire body feels relief. Knees relax. Any pain that you might be feeling in your body, even chronic pain that's with you all the time, that pain just dissolves away right now. It just quietly calms down. It just melts away right now, in this moment, so you can focus. So you can focus on the sound of my voice. Just let it go, and the body relaxes and releases. Pain is a messenger, and we don't need that message right now. We don't need it right now. Just let it go. Thank you for sharing, and now just let it go. And the relaxation comes down. The shins and the calves relax and release. Ankles relax. And the feet, the tops of the feet, bottoms of the feet. Feel that wonderful, warm, tingly sensation of complete relaxation. And the relaxation just comes in waves down your body from the crown of your head all the way down to the soles of your feet. Releasing and relaxing, increasing and relaxing from the crown of your head down to the soles of your feet. Back to the crown of your head and down to the soles of your feet. And all the meridians open and the flow of energy releases and relaxes. And you're feeling better than you felt for a long time. More relaxed and calm. Relaxed and calm. In your body and in your mind. That's right, and all the tension in your mind just relaxes. And now we're going to count backwards, starting with the number 200. We're going to count backwards. And with every number, the next number, your relaxation increases and your mind becomes very calm, very, very focused and calm. That's right. 200. 199. And every number brings more calm into your mind. 198. Deeper and deeper into calm and relaxation. 197. And you're feeling like you're floating and you're just on this puffy bed, this puffy cloud, feeling so calm. 196. So calm and so peaceful. So calm and so focused. 195. That's right. 194. Excellent. You're doing very, very well. Just drifting away, drifting away. This is not a time for sleeping, but it is a time for relaxing and kind of drifting into a daydream. Like you're daydreaming, staring at the window, just waiting when there's nowhere to go and nothing to do, like you are right now. 194. Very good. And now I'd like you to imagine, just imagine, that you're walking down a trail in the woods. You're in the woods and it's a beautiful spring day. There's a breeze. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's a perfect day. And the sun is just shining down through the top of the forest, and you see the light and the shadows moving as the breeze moves the leaves, and kind of crunching sound underneath your shoes as you're walking down a trail. It's kind of a little stony trail, earth with little pebbles and some leaves and some small twigs that have fallen. And you're just walking down the trail. And you're kind of curious to see what's ahead, and you go down and you look around, and over to the right you see a little house. It's an old house made of stone. Someone took stone out of the river and brought it up here. They're smooth stones, fitted together expertly. And there's moss on the north side, and the roof seems to be made of some kind of wood. It's thatch or something, some type of shake shingles or something like that, old and weathered. And there's a door, a thick wooden door on black steel or iron hinges with this big iron handle. And you tug at the door and you look inside and you feel so curious. What is this house, and what is this room, and what is this place? And you go inside and you look in there, and it's an empty room. There's no furniture, there's no windows, there's no one here. And it feels calm, it feels cool, safe, and protected. And you step inside, and you step inside. You step inside, and you notice in the middle of the floor there's this little fire. This little fire. It's just the size of your two hands, like if you were holding sand in your two hands. It's a little fire, and it's cheerful, orange colored, and it leaves enough light that you can see around. And as your eyes adjust to the dimness, you notice that on the walls of this room, this round room, you see there are papers on the wall. There are papers like sticky notes on the wall, and they have writing on them. But you can't read the writing. You can't read the writing. And it's okay, you don't need to read it. And as you're looking, you realize these sticky notes, what they have written on them is your expectations. What you thought would happen. What you were thinking your future would look like, or some object you would get, or praise, or someone's attention. You thought you knew what was going to happen, and you expected it to happen, and maybe even you took some very serious steps to make it happen. And people told you it would happen, and you believed it. That's what's written on these sticky notes. And as you look around, you see there are more than one. There are more than one in this room. And sometimes when we expect something to happen and it happens, we get a warm feeling of celebration. And the sticky notes have two colors. The first color is that warm feeling of celebration. And the second color is that feeling of letdown when it didn't happen. It's an expectation that didn't have fulfillment. It didn't happen. And you felt a sadness. You felt sad. You felt sad, as if someone had taken something out of your hand, something precious to you that you really wanted, and they took it out of your hand. And you looked at it, going away, and you felt this terrible sadness and loss. And as you look around, you can see the sticky notes that are this color representing this feeling. And all these times when this happened to you, and the disappointment, it seemed like it was growing every time. And so I want you to do a little test, just a little test, and see if you could peel one of those sticky notes off the wall, one of those sad ones. See if you can. Take it off the wall. Some of these sticky notes are bigger than others. Try a small one first. And when you peel it off, I want you to just crumble it up in your hands and throw it in the fire. Whoosh. And the fire goes whoosh as you throw it in the fire. And now let's look around and see how many of these other sad ones we can pull off. All this is doing is relieving you of the sadness. You'll still remember what happened. You'll learn what you needed to learn. But pulling these papers, keep pulling them off. Crumple them up and throw them in the fire. Whoosh, that's right. Keep pulling them off. You'll remember the lesson. You just need to let go of the sadness. It's not serving you now. Being sad is not a good place to be. Being sad is not fun for you. You don't need to feel sad. You can just let that go. Pull it off, pull it off. Look at the roof. Are there any on the roof? Because for some reason, the more you have of this sad feeling, the more you seem to attract. And so we're just clearing it off. Clearing it off. Throw it in the fire. Whoosh. So you don't have to feel that anymore. You've got the lesson you need. You got the lesson, and we're going to look at the lesson in just a moment. But right now, let's just take these papers down off the ceiling, off to the left, to the right. And now, I want you to do something very interesting. I want you to go to one of those good ones. One of the good ones. And I want you to just lift the corner and peek under there, because sometimes the good things that happen have a little bit of bad hidden underneath. You may have had most of your expectation met, but there was a little disappointment underneath there, not quite perfect, and you still felt a little bit of loss. Lift up the corner and take out the one that's hiding. Take out the one that's hiding from under the good ones. Crumple it up in your hand. Whoosh, throw it in the fire. Just look around and check. Pick up the corners and check. So many times, the good things in life have something sad hidden underneath. Let's clear that out too. Crumple them up. Throw them in the fire. Good. Don't forget to check over the door. Don't forget. Take a good look around, and as you are going through and cleaning up the walls and throwing it in the fire grows up bigger. It grows bigger and brighter, more light, and you can see better, you can see more. You can see more than you could see before, and make sure, just check. Get it all. This feeling of sadness is not helping you. It's not helping you. You can let it go. You learn the lessons you need. So let's get them all. And as you take the last one down, crumple it up, throw it in the fire, a cheerful fire that's burning so brightly, you notice that the good papers, they're growing and glowing, and they're filling up the room. And that beautiful color, it just gets brighter, and it's glowing and vibrant, and it even turns a little glowing pearlescent color, and it just covers the walls like wallpaper, and the room becomes brighter and brighter as all this beautiful color fills in all the cracks and nooks and crannies, and just fills it all up, and it swirls around, and the energy of that beautiful color, it comes off the wall and fills the air, swirling around you in this beautiful warmth, this warmth of celebration and fulfillment and joy, all just swirling around you, and it feels so good, and you just hold your arms out, and you put your head back, and you breathe it in. This feeling of celebration, and it just comes down through your lungs and down through your body and fills you up with this wonderful, fulfilling, joyful, celebrating energy. It just fills you up, and it sparks off the end of your fingers and the end of your toes. It just fills you and fills you and fills you. And then that color, it just comes around you. And you look up and you see a little hole in the energy over your head, and it just settles down over your body like a poncho coming down, and it forms around you like armor, and it solidifies like a ranger costume, like a ranger armor in Star Wars. That white armor, but it's your color, your beautiful pearlescent color. And it forms a breastplate in the front and a breastplate in the back. And it glows and it warms your heart. Where you felt that cold emptiness before, now you feel this warmth, this celebration, this love. And what this armor does is protecting you. It's protecting your heart. It's protecting you from that feeling of sadness, that feeling of loss. That's right. And so in the future, if you have something that happens, an expectation, an anticipation, an excitement, and something happens and it doesn't happen, you won't feel this bad again. You will not feel this bad that you felt before. You won't feel it again because your heart is protected. Your heart is safe. You are safe and you are loved. Always. And when something happens that isn't what you expected, you know it's just a turn in the road. There's more of life ahead. There's more ahead. There's more to experience. And you could just say, okay, well, that's a bend in the road. Let me look beyond that and see what else is out there good. Something else good is sure to show up right away if I just keep looking and stop focusing on that didn't happen and look for something else, something better, more fulfilling, more true to who I am, more rewarding. That's right. Feel that in your body right now. Take a deep breath. Yes, that's right. And now in a moment, not yet, but in a moment, we're going to make our way back outside. But I want you to just look around one last time. Notice the change in this room. When you came in, it was so dim and so dark, and it was kind of muddied with all those papers on the wall. And now, look at it. It's beautiful, glowing, bright, brilliant, full of light. And touch your chest. You feel the armor you have on your chest and on your back, protecting you. And you get to keep this. You get to keep this from now on. Nobody else will see it, but you'll know that it's there. It's yours. It's yours from now on. That's right. And when you're ready, just open the door. Slowly, slowly open the door. Step back out into the sunshine in the forest. Close the door behind you. And as you close the door, you feel the difference. You feel the difference in your body and in your mind. You feel the difference. How light you feel now. How free. How peaceful. And you just pause a moment there outside the door and just raise your face to the sun as this beam of sunlight comes down, unafraid, open and receiving. You raise your face to the sun and you feel the warming golden light streaming across your face. And it just pours through the top of your head, this beautiful golden light, coming down through your core, all the way down your arms and sparking off your fingers, all the way down to your feet and sparking off your toes. This beautiful golden light energizing you and giving you back the energy that you lost and replacing it with even more, and it's clean energy, clean and clear and powerful and joyful, with love, with love, with love for you, because you deserve it. You are worthy. You are worthy, my dear. You are so, so worthy of love. That's right. Take a moment just to let that settle in. Just let it settle in and feel your heart. Feel your heart filled with warmth and love. That's right. This is yours to keep. This feeling is yours to keep. And in a moment, when you're ready, you just walk back down the trail, down the forest trail, and you feel your steps are lighter. Your mind is calm and you feel energy like you haven't felt for a long time. And you stop on the trail and turn back for just a moment and look at that hut. Look at that hut. That beautiful little stone hut. And you realize that anytime you want to, you can come back. Anytime something else happens, you can still come back. You can come back. Yes, you can. All you have to do is come back and listen to this again. You have a secret. You have help. That's right. And when you're ready, turning around, going back down the trail, rejoicing and feeling so good, and you just stretch your body and stretch your body and feel how good it is to be alive. And now in a moment, I'm going to count to 5 as we make our way back to this time and space we call reality. 1, you did the work. You stopped your day. You took this time and you get the reward. 2, knowing that the breastplate that you're wearing now, this feeling of love in your heart and warmth, that's yours to keep. That's going to be with you from now on. There is no expiration date. It is yours, my dear. It is yours. That's right. 3, for every problem there are always 3 solutions. 3 solutions to every problem you come across. All you have to do is pause, and they'll come to you quickly and easily. 4, feeling in every cell of your body the relief of letting this go and looking for the next thing, the beautiful next opportunity that will be better for you, better in every way. And it fills you with excitement and joy. And you feel so much lighter than before. And now feeling clear-headed, rested, relaxed, better than you felt for a long, long time, ready to face the day, to thrive and feel alive. Number 5, come back to the room. Come back. Open your eyes, wiggle your toes. Slowly, gently, take your time. Just move your body just a little bit and let your body come back. Let your mind wake up and come back. Very good. Excellent. These changes that you made today, this releasing of this sadness, that's permanent. Not just for this time, but from now on. And when you have things happen that leave you feeling let down, you're never going to go back to that depth again. You have your breastplate. You have the love in your heart. And you know better things are just ahead. Be well, my friend. Namaste.